Hey everybody, it's Ziggy here, and I'm going to be doing another MZ16 20Q, and my next topic is going to be about Cartoon Network. Now, what I think is Cartoon Network is a pretty decent channel, but it's not the same anymore. Cartoon Network just seems to be dead to me now. I don't know what it is, but I think I'm going to just start 20 questions about this one channel in general, and I want to know what you think about this channel as well. I would like you guys to, answer my questions, comment on my questions, and so on and so forth. Alright, let's just get this started before I start rambling like crazy. Alright, question 1. What happened to Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends? This show had like one season, and Cartoon Network gave this show the axe. You do not, I repeat, do not give a show the axe if it's been nominated for Best Animated Series and you just let it go. Why would you do that? Why? Why would you do that? It was one of the best shows I've ever seen on Cartoon Network, and they just killed it. Good job, Cartoon Network. I absolutely love this show. It was one of my favorite shows. But apparently it's gone now. I can't even find it anymore on Cartoon Network. It's no longer in any listings. It just disappeared. What happened, Cartoon Network? We used to be good friends. Alright, question 2. Does anybody really care about Camp Lazlo? This show has to be the most brain-damaging show I have ever seen on this channel. I swear to God, I cannot watch this show without losing my mind. All it is this camp where you put like a handful of mentally retarded animals in one place and see how much damage they can cause. They seem no smarter than Paris Hilton. Question 3. Does anybody else miss Ed, Edd and Eddy? This show would always put a smile on your face no matter what happens. No matter what happens in this show will always put a smile on your face. I adored this show. I mean, come on, it's like the Three Stooges. How do you not like the Three Stooges? This show was awesome. This show was the king of slapstick comedy. Actually, the Three Stooges was the king of slapstick comedy, but Ed, Edd and Eddy was a definite close second. I really love this show. Question 4. Okay, we all miss Toonami. I really miss Toonami. But, question. Why is that Toonami is gone, but Naruto is still at the same place it was before? Why? I don't understand. I know I'm having a lot of Narutars angry at me for this, but for the love of God, can we please drop this show for just a little bit? It seems like Naruto's just a bad cold. It just gets into your system and it just will not leave. Question 5. Is the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy over? Is that show done yet? I really can't tell if this show's done, because every time that the show seems like it's over, they come out with this Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy movie. And it's like 3 hours long, and then another movie comes out with this show. Wait, is this over or not? Can we continue the series or not? Are we not going to have movies, or are we going to have another episode, or what? I'd rather have an episode than a movie. Question 6. Can we please bring back Johnny Bravo? This show I also love because, come on, a muscle-bound moron gets his butt kicked by every single woman that he comes near. It's absolutely hilarious. Question 7. Can we please, on Adult Swim, get rid of Inuyasha? I do not understand why they're still continuing this series when all they're doing is rehashing the same episodes over and over again. If they're not going to end it, what's the point of airing it? I don't like this show anymore. It's done. I know a lot of other fan girls are going to get angry at me for this, but I just do not care anymore. Question 8. Does anybody know when the third season of Transformers Animated will be premiering? That's just a simple question I just threw in there. I kind of like this show. At first, I didn't care about it, but it kind of grew on me. So, that'll be very nice if you guys told me when the third season will be premiering. Question 9. What was up with the Magoozy time block? If you remember the Magoozy time block, it was just this weird, random time block. It was kind of like Toonami that came on in the afternoons, but it showed all these shows like Toonami did. It was so weird. It didn't make sense to me, but if you remember Magoozy, I just want to know what was up with that. That was the weirdest thing I have ever seen. That was the dumbest time block ever. Question 10. If you remember Code Lyoko, I really want to know, is this series dead or not? I think my little brother wants to know too, because I really don't care about this show at all, but my little brother really loved this show. I just want to know. That's all I want to know, because it seems like Code Lyoko's been on and off on this channel. My little brother really likes this show. That would be really nice if you told me if it's on still. Question 11. Whose psychotic idea was it to put a show called Totally Spies on Cartoon Network? I did not like this show one bit. That's all I want to know. Why? The show was so retarded. I can't stand this show just by looking at it. Question 12. What the heck is up with George of the Jungle, the animated series? This has got to be the most random animated series I have ever seen. It seems like it just came out of nowhere. And Cartoon Network just announced saying, here's George of the Jungle, animated series. And I'm like, what? Where did this come from? I don't like it either. It's just really retarded to me. Question 13. Can they please bring back Megas XLR? I missed this show so much, and I want it back. I love this show. Why? I thought this show had potential, but no, Cartoon Network didn't want this anymore. Bullcrap. Question 14. Can they please drop 16? This show is just a bunch of brightly colored teenagers, so all they do is go to the mall. I think they have homes to go to, Cartoon Network. We don't want them all in the mall. This show's more of a fail than George Bush. Question 15. Did anybody else like Courage the Cowardly Dog? I like this show. I want this show back too. We need to make new episodes of this series because it seems unfinished. I love this show. Courage the Cowardly Dog is one of the most underrated shows I've seen on Cartoon Network, and they need to bring it back. Question 16. Does anybody really care about Flapjack? I swear to God, this show is like a drugged up version of SpongeBob SquarePants. And no, that is not a good thing. Question 17. Why is Johnny Test on this channel? Okay, if it didn't work on another channel, why do you think this show is going to work on Cartoon Network? Just because it's on Cartoon Network does not make it a good show. Question 18. Does anybody else think that Chowder is a pretty decent show? It's not the best show that Cartoon Network has delivered, but it's a lot better than any of the crap they've delivered, like Flapjack. Jesus Christ. Question 19. Does Samurai Jack end? Really, I really want to know if this Samurai Jack end or not, because I have not seen the last episode. I thought Cartoon Network gave this show the axe as well, because I have not seen the last episode. If anybody knows if this show has ended, please tell me immediately. I want to see the end, and I love this show. And finally, question 20. Does it seem like, I don't know if it's just me, but does it seem like Cartoon Network is slowly losing popularity? I think Cartoon Network is slowly losing fans, and I think I know the reason. Because Cartoon Network has nixed all the shows that made it good. Look at Nickelodeon. They still have SpongeBob SquarePants and Fairly OddParents, and they're still going on strong. And Cartoon Network nixed all their good shows like Courage the Cowardly Dog, Ed, Edd n Eddy, They took away all the fun shows and put in the mentally retarded shows that no one really cares about. Oh, God. I lost faith in Cartoon Network. Alright, that's been MZ16 20Q. And that's Master Ziggy signing off.